Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing my Lootcrate DX unboxing. I just did my regular Lootcrate unboxing, so I have a link to that. I also did a third Lootcrate unboxing because I was the winner of the Mini Mega Crate last month, or one of the winners of the Mini Mega Crate, so I have a link to that video if you want to check out the items from that Mini Mega Crate from last month as well. I'm super excited to get into this. I normally don't buy the DX crate. I bought it once before and it kind of burned me a little. The items weren't really that fantastic. Like the best item in the whole thing wasn't really even exclusive, so I'm really freaked out because I bought this because it had two of my favorite franchises in it. One of which I'm pretty sure was supposed to be in the regular Loot Crate, as I mentioned before. If you saw, my regular Loot Crate video. So I'm hoping nothing switched up in here. I didn't get an email because I got an email last time where they talked about some customs and stuff. Hopefully I didn't miss any of those emails and they didn't have to switch anything up. So here we go. I hope this is worth it. That's all I can say. It's one of those things where it's like it's an extra $44 because every time I do it I use somebody's code. So I can only hope that it's worth it and that nothing got switched out or anything like that, and that everything is as it should be. Whoops. I thought they were going to have the little plastic on top, so I saw something. Let's see what we got here. Actually, let me take these off. We have, first off, okay, we have a super weird shirt that has nothing to do with anything, so that worries me off the top. Here's a shirt with a paper plane on it. I'm freaking out already. That has me worried. So there's that. So it's almost like a, what am I thinking? Makes me think of like a baseball shirt for some reason. I guess because of the colors on the side. So that has me worried. Right off the top, that has me worried that something's off. I have some awesome giant book here. Oh, this is cool. The Art of Mad Max Fury Road. Now this is one of the, like I mentioned, well, I don't think I actually mentioned it. There were supposed to be three things, or at least three franchises in this month's crate. And so one was Mad Max. And I was like, okay, because this month's theme was speed. So I was like, I'm curious, what's going to be the item. I'm actually really curious if this is an actual Loot Crate exclusive, because I mentioned last time the best thing they had, and the other one I got, which was, I want to say Dystopia. It was the Dystopia crate. It was an exclusive art book for BioShock Infinite. But I found out that it wasn't really exclusive. The only reason it was exclusive is because it wasn't a hard copy, and basically they put exclusive right where the barcode should be. So this may or may not be an actual exclusive. It could be that sort of same style. I'm going to remember that. I will never forget that. But I did see Mad Max Fury Road. It's actually the only Mad Max I've ever seen, and I actually did enjoy the movie. And I think this is cool. I always kind of like, especially for movies like this, because they recently did. It was kind of trending where they showed all the crazy stunts without the special effects, and I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that it's actually even more amazing than actually watching it with the special effects to see what is actually in there. So I can easily appreciate that. Yeah, they got like pictures of the interiors of the cars, which is one of those things I really like about movies like this that have all those crazy details that you just never see in the movies. But they make, you have people that make all of these things. They have to make these cars, or crazy monster trucks, stuff like this. So I do like this. I will probably, I don't know if I'll like literally read everything, but I'll be like, a 5-year-old and be like, look at these cool pictures. So that's pretty sweet. They have, even some of the people, they have like the older lady with all the crazy tattoos and stuff, for those of you who may have seen the movie. But I like this. This is pretty cool. I was curious what they were going to do. I thought it might actually be, like an actual item, like a car or something, or just something like that. But this is sweet. I really like this. So I'm going to get to enjoy that. It's pretty cool. Early sketches and all sorts of stuff like that. So I like this item for sure. So we'll go through some sort of figure here. Please be. I have this car. It is the Back to the Future DeLorean die-cast metal. I already own one of these. I was curious. I was thinking like maybe it's gonna be that. I wasn't 100% sure, but I have this exact thing. The one difference is that this is new. I bought mine like when I bought this because this is from the first movie, but I have all three of them. And the one that I have, I actually bought used, but I've never opened it. And for this is one of the things. It has like the little rod that shows up at the end of the movie that Marty uses to actually get back to the future. And I've never checked to see if my other one actually has it. So it's actually kind of funny. I already own this, but I might actually open this up because I left all those in their boxes. Even the one I have that's used, I left in its box. So despite the fact that I already own this, I do like it. It's really funny though to have this and actually own it. I was so curious. I was like, because I knew Back to the Future was going to be in it. That's what really got me, because it was like the one franchise which hopefully is actually still in there. I'm going to be so upset if it's not, because then I'll know something weird happened. But I knew Back to the Future was going to be in there, and I was like, crap, they have two of my favorite franchises are supposed to be in here. And once I saw that it was already one franchise, and then Back to the Future is thrown in, I was like, I have to get the Gray. So it's kind of funny. I already got this, but I can tell you from personal experience, these do cost in themselves. These are like, I want to say like about $20. I think I got mine off of eBay. The ones I got off eBay, the one I got used was like $5 because it was literally at like a resale shop. So you can, and that was like an actual. It's the same box and everything, but I can tell this one feels heavier than the other one. Maybe because it actually has the full setup in it, and that might be missing the rod. I don't know, but I can still appreciate that. I still love me some Back to the Future. So that's hilarious, though. I was like, what's the Back to the Future item? And it's one I already got. That is super funny, but at least I got two, because like I'm the super nerd style. I left them all in the box, so I can actually open that one up. But that actually made me laugh. For some people, you'd be mad, but it just makes me laugh. I just thought that was really funny. This is actually the pin for this. This one's great. It's a hot rod. That's pretty cool. I actually like the design of that. It's pretty sweet. 2-pin style is something they've been doing with the DX crate, so that's kind of interesting. We got something big here, which I think is going to be from the other franchise. Yep. This is big. This is a Transformers bag. It literally just says Transformers bag on it, which is kind of funny. But it's kind of like a messenger, or I guess a messenger bag, or a laptop carrying bag. And this is actually way sweeter on the inside than it is on the outside, because it has it's like sketch art of Optimus Prime in here. It's just Optimus, I believe. Oh, it's good. Yeah. So it's got like sketch art of Optimus on the inside, so that's pretty cool. I actually like that. Plus it has the little patch right there as well, and then of course the Autobot patch on the front. Naturally, Autobots over Decepticons. So does those stickers come off? I don't think that's supposed to come off. This, I believe, is from. I would say, based on the design, it's from the new one. I can't think of the name of the actual cartoon, but I think it's Transformers. I think it's called Robots in Disguise. It's the name of the most recent Transformers cartoon. I never ended up checking it out, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, that feels nice. I like this. I wish this could have switched with the Back to the Future thing, especially because obviously I already have it. But I was kind of hoping that it would be a figure for Transformers. That's what I was really hoping for, or maybe a wearable item outside of whatever that is. I think that might actually be it. Yeah, that is it. Ooh, sweet. So let's go through our little thing here. We have the exclusive Transformers messenger bag. Treat your belongings to a great ride in this sleek Autobot bag, outfitted with magnetic clasps, I thought this was weird when I opened it. I thought it felt funny. It's magnets in there. Outfitted with magnetic clasps, dual adjustable buckles, compartments for your laptop and accessories, and a specially designed interior. It'll make you feel like a prime. Licensed by Hasbro, you won't find this Lootcrate Labs original anywhere else. And it says inside Lootcrate DX exclusive pattern and patch. Then we have the Back to the Future 1/24 scale. I wish I was actually in my room. I would just pick up my other thing, but I won't go all the way upstairs for that. You know, it goes through the whole thing, you know, 88 miles per hour, one of the most famous speeds in cinematic history, connected to one of the most recognized vehicles of all time, and this highly detailed die-cast DeLorean replica looks like it's ready to burn rubber, even standing still. How detailed is it? It sports rolling rubber tires, full instrumentation, and even the gull doors open. Licensed by Universal and made by Willie. And then we have the exclusive Art of Mad Max Fury Road softcover book. Post-apocalyptic Vehicle Fest captured a lot of hearts, so we wanted to celebrate the film with this exclusive format art book. See, when it says exclusive format, that makes me feel like it's exclusive because it's soft cover. I'm pretty sure that's why it's exclusive. It's licensed by Warner Brothers and made by Titan Publishing. Then, of course, the exclusive pin for this month. The t-shirt is the Super 7 paper airplane raglan. Paper planes aren't necessarily a thing people think about often, but for a lot of kids, it's their first experience with speed. We salute the simple joy of a perfect paper flight with this shirt. Made by Lootcrate Labs, so it's one of the items that they've made by themselves, which kind of doesn't surprise me because it's a paper airplane shirt. I do like this crate. The shirt I really couldn't, I don't care about. But I do like the stuff that we got, even though this might not be 100% exclusive. It might be exclusive because it's soft cover. I can still appreciate that. I like the messenger bag. You know, it's one of the things, if I didn't, it's still a great crate, and that's the thing. It's a great crate, it's just that I happen to own what I would still consider, out of all of these, I'd still consider this to be the coolest item. That might also be the fact that it's the actual, of all the items, it's like the actual figure. Because like I said, I was really hoping that Transformers was going to end up being the figure, but I had to buy it. So I'd still say this is a great crate if you like Loot Crate DX. It just happens to be less impactful because I actually own, as a mega Back to the Future nerd, there's almost nothing that they could put in that I wouldn't already have, I guess. And I guess I probably should have seen that coming because, you know, if it's going to be a figure, like I said, though, I was really hoping Transformers was going to be the figure. I do like the bag. I do wish I would prefer if it were a wearable item. That's always the one thing. Every time I seem to get one, like when I got it before, there was no wearable item. And then in this one, it's the paper airplane wearable item, which feels like a shirt I could, you know, honestly, it's like a shirt you'd get at Target or Meijer or something. Like, oh, let's get this for our kid before they go back to school. That's what that shirt looks like to me. So, don't really care too much about the shirt. It is long sleeve, so that's good because I only wear like t-shirts all the freaking time, so I could actually use a long sleeve shirt. Not gonna lie about that, but I do like the bag. Very simple design with Optimus. Because I'm a nerd, I might take this to my anime convention that I'm going to next month. So I might actually get a lot of good use out of this and just have a nice little bag on me. And the way it's set up, yeah, it is like a messenger bag. That's what I thought. So you can kind of, I'm going to show my messed up hair. So you can kind of wear it like this if you want to. So I kind of like bags like this, the messenger bag style. It makes me think of Infamous, if you guys have played that with Cole. So that's pretty cool. I do like bags that are like that. I think that's a nice way to do it. And then I'm not 100% sure why it's like this, where it has, you know, this on here, and you can kind of strip. Oh, that's the wrong one. We can do it like that. I'm not 100% sure why they have this little part right here. I'm not sure how that's supposed to play into how you wear it, but I do like it. I think it's fine. I actually like the cool art style design where it's like, oh, it's just, you know, it's a black bag and it's got the symbol and then the little patch on the inside. But then it's like, no, it's got some cool art on it too. It's the same picture that repeats, like I said. It's just Optimus, but I actually like it. I think it's a nice red design with the cool sort of pencil ink sketch style. I actually kind of like that. I think it's pretty sweet. But excuse me, I would say overall, I still like the crate. It's just like I said, I own what I consider to be the best item in here, but I still think I can get a lot of great use out of this. I am going to keep this. I'm not going to give this away because it does feel heavier. So I think this might actually have stuff that I really don't have, and also, like I said, as a super nerd, I already have one that I'm not taking out of the box, so I can actually play with this one. So I can actually still appreciate this for a really weird nerd reason. I can actually play with it instead of my other one. So I do still like the crate for sure. like I said, I think it might actually be worth it because, like I mentioned, having bought the actual DeLoreans themselves, they're about 20 bucks or so. I think I may have gotten like a really special deal when I bought them on eBay, and they were like $15 or something like that. They are fairly old. These are items that I think they kind of remake over and over again to kind of sell them, and they make them. There are a million different versions of the DeLorean that you can. You can get this version. There are bigger versions. There's like a crazy giant version that comes in like a box this size, and it's just a DeLorean, and it glows and everything, and all sorts of craziness. So, still a fantastic item. I would highly recommend getting it if you don't, or if you like Back to the Future. They're really, really cool. Even though I've never actually taken them out of the box, so I do like it. I do like this crate, like I said. Even if I don't really care too much about this shirt, and I own that item already. With that being said, I don't know if it was worth it for me personally to have bought the DX crate because I do own, the actual figure item that came in the crate. But I do like what I got. I do like the art book, even if I'm pretty sure with it being soft cover, that's why it's exclusive. And I do like the bag, which I can still get use out of it, even if I'm not going to get a ton of use. I still can appreciate it, and it's simple design. It is a nice bag. It does have like a lot of space in here. Like, it's more space than you might expect. And it has, it actually has a specific slot for the laptop, and then, a whole other space, and then it's got pockets in the front and an actual zipper in the front, all that stuff. So I'd say it was nice. Pretty good rate for this month. And there it is. If you have any comments, I'd love to know what you guys think about the crate. I highly doubt this has happened, but if you have ever had the experience of either, I don't know if it could happen with the regular Loot Crate, but whether the regular Loot Crate or the DX Crate, if you've ever had the experience of getting an item you already own, I would love to hear what you guys thought about that, because that was really funny. That could have made me mad, but that just made me laugh. That was really funny to me. But I would recommend this crate. It was a good one if you can find it online or whatever. I still think it's a really great crate. Fantastic item. I'm probably a little biased because it's Back to the Future, so anything is great. But I still think it was a good one. Also, the inside of the crate. This is a giant picture of the DeLorean, so that's cool. And it says we don't need roads, so that's pretty sweet. I'm very surprised that they had it like that, where it ended up being Back to the Future in the DX crate, but not in the regular crate. I'm kind of shocked that they did that in general, but I like it. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna find some use to mess around with that. But like I said, if you guys have any comments, put them down in the comment section below. Of course, I want to know what you guys thought about it. Please let me know what you think about this shirt. Like, I don't know. But either way, I want to know what you guys thought about this crate, so please comment below, let me know. And of course, thanks for watching.